Yeah. Let's go. The prince is back. And today we're gonna teach you how to loads of pussy in your bed. Alright? Let's go. Today we're gonna talk about texting. Alright? Beautiful, beautiful texting. Now the funny thing is texting is so important. It is very important. But at the same time, I don't do texting. Like if I say I don't do it's like so minimal, I don't even like consider it texting. I don't have a texting game. Like I do have a texting game, but I don't have a like this huge texting like strategy where it's like, oh, do this, do this, do that, do that. It's like nerds, right? Like you don't need all that, if that makes sense. You just need to be a cool guy, tell her, hey, come here, be at this place, and then fuck her, right? That's all you need to do, right? So I'm gonna let you know mistakes. Texting is more about mistakes you need to avoid, and if you avoid these mistakes, you're gonna be all good, all right? Now, number one, it's gonna be straight. This is gonna be straight handling the first thing that I said. Okay, number one, biggest text mistake is saying things that don't matter. All right, now guys will have like this idea of a texting strategy. All right, this texting like you need to like do this, do that, and like what the fuck? You don't need all that. Okay, what you need to do is just say basically, hey, how's your day going? Right? Get her comfortable, right? Ask her out, tell her what time, which day, and that's it. That is literally it. You don't need to ask her what like what she ate today. You don't need to ask her if she went to the gym today. You don't need to ask her what her hobbies are. That all does not matter. It does not matter. The only thing that matters when you texting these girls is getting her to meet up with you. Doesn't make sense. What is the goal? Repeat after me. What is the goal when it comes to texting girls? Meeting up with her. Ingrained it in your brain. That's the only thing that matters. Now, I had this guy, he had troubles with texting, right? And he showed me he'll then show me his text, right? I'm like, show me. He shows me this whole fucking conversation. Like he sent me screenshots after screenshots after screenshots. Like what the fuck? Like the amount of screenshots he sent me was one girl, but like if it was me, that would have been like 30 girls, right? And I'm reading the messages, and he's like trying to engage the girl, right? And trying to be funny, trying to make the girl laugh. He'd be like witty, doing cool things. I'm like, bro, are you trying to be witty or are you trying to be trying to fuck? All right, like pick one of them, if that makes sense, right? I told him to totally cut out the text, and what would happen is he would like text all these things, right? The girl will be responding well, right? Because the girls, they're gonna be stealing your attention. That's what they do. They steal your attention, and you think it's going good, but at the end of the day, she's tricking you because she's giving you attention, make you think that you're getting somewhere, but you're not getting somewhere. But you think you're going somewhere, so that's why you're feeding her more attention. And she's liking it more. It's like, it's crazy. She was like, responding well and all that because she's liking it, right? And then at some point, she just stopped responding, right? Or he asked her out, and then she's like, I don't know yet, blah, blah, and it just goes, all right? That's what girls you usually will do. So what you need to do is cut out all the stuff that doesn't matter. Now, what does matter? The only thing that matters is what I do is, hey, how's your day going? Right? On Tinder. That's my new game on Tinder. Hey, how's your day going? Right? That's what I've always said, by the way. But my new game is first I'll say how's your day going, which is like the usual stuff. She says it's going good and yours. I'll say like my day was fantastic. I always say my day was great, was fantastic because then it shows that I'm leading a good life, right? Then I'll say, hey, let's talk on Instagram, right? Because my Instagram is really good. I've like the way I structured it is like designed to make me look more high status. Now she goes on my Instagram, I hit her up again, and then I send her a voice message so then she can hear my voice and hear my my personality, and I tell her, hey, hope you're having a good day, do you want to hang out sometime? She says yes, and then I ask her when she's available. She tells me when she's available, and then I say, okay, let's meet at this day, this time, done, right? That's all my game is, guys. There is no texting like fucking fiasco that I'm fucking making. Like you don't need all that, all right? So that's the number one texting mistake: saying things that don't matter. Now the second mistake that guys are doing, it's probably the worst mistake you can do if you're texting girls. Please don't do this mistake. If you do this, kid, this is literally this is death. Okay, this is like walking to an alley and getting fucking shot by some random guy. All right, that is what you're doing if you're doing this mistake. Is double texting. I don't care if you're I don't care if your life depended on. The only time you can double text a girl is if I come up to you and I have a gun in your face and I'm like, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of you right now. Except if you double text this girl. That's the only time you have committed permission to fucking text this girl, okay? Every time else, if your life does not directly depend on it, you cannot double text a girl, alright? Now, why can you double text a girl? Double texting is, look, if you're playing chess, right, and you know in your bad position and you basically fucked, right, it's like you can only do the best possible move, right? Like even if you're losing, you do the best possible move and then you lose in dignity, right? But if you double text, what you're literally doing is you're making the worst possible move there is on the chessboard, if that makes sense. You're making the worst possible move there is. It's literally communicating to the girl, hey, look, I'm a beta male. Hey guys, I'm a beta male. Look, I just double texted. This is confirmation that I'm a beta male. You know, like when you get like a you fucking do an order on Amazon, right? You get an order confirmation. Your order is confirmed. Now, if you double text, it's basically sending an order confirmation saying, uh, confirmed this guy is a beta male. I'm a beta male. Confirmed. That's basically what you're doing. You can never double text a female. It's impossible because you've already lost already. All right. The only thing literally you can do is hope and pray. And no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be banging articles. But I'm just saying, the only thing you get at this point is hope that she'll hit you up at some point. That you're gonna have such a cool life on Instagram or whatever, and she sees a her from her friend. She's like, "Wow, this guy's super cool. Let me text him again." That's the only chance you have after this point. If you double text, you basically destroy any chance you have of fucking this girl anyway. Like I'm telling you, you cannot double text. And now the third mistake that you guys do is you don't move fast enough when it comes to texting. As I told you, you have to cut out the stuff that doesn't matter. I move extremely fast. I just gave you the basically the blueprint on how I text these girls when it comes to Tinder and then Instagram, right? It's very fast, very simple. It's always the same thing. Even if I meet a girl, it's always fast. I see a girl, I'm like, excuse me, I think you're cute. They're like, oh, really? Thank you. I'm like, what's your name? My name's Maria. My name's Prince. What are you up to right now? I'm just walking around, going shopping, this and that. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I need to go right now, but if you want, we could hang out and get something to drink or eat. There's no extended conversation. There's no like, hey, oh yeah, I'm also going shopping. Oh yeah, house. No, the point of me talking to you is I wanna go on a date with you. I mean, yeah, I wanna fuck, but before it's gonna be the date, of course, just making things cordial, right? But it's so important that you have to move fast. The same with text. And then when I hit her up, the girl, I'm like, hey, this is Prince from before. When do you have time? How does your schedule look like? There's no like, hey, what are you doing right now? I've seen this. Like, I've measured it. Whenever I ask a girl something that has nothing to do with meeting up, it's like her interest goes down. If that makes sense. It's like, let's say you have a customer. It's like with sales. Let's say you have a customer. You're talking to this guy. I give you this job. Sell this camera right here to this guy, right? And in the process of selling the camera, all of a sudden you say, what do you think about soccer? What? What does that do with anything with cameras? No, sell the camera. Sell your dick to the girl. This all you have to do, okay? So, guys, always remember moving fast. Now, if you want an example of how I moved extremely fast with a girl on Tinder, I fucked her within 40 minutes. Make sure to watch this video. This is a life example, basically, of how I deal with girls with text. All right.